Hello, and welcome back to Triad Takes, the podcast where the NFL throws out the rule book and we just try to keep up. Week 10 delivered chaos in full motion. The Buffalo Bills collapsed in Miami, falling 30-13 to the Miami Dolphins after looking unbeatable. The New York Giants blew a lead and fired their head coach by Monday, and the Houston Texans pulled off a rally from 19 down to stun the Jacksonville Jaguars. Before we dive into the highlights, fantasy winners and losers, and our Week 11 predictions and guarantees, make sure to subscribe, follow, and leave us a review so you don't miss a take. All right, let's break it all down and get ready for the week ahead. All right, guys. This one was a doozy. We hadn't been on in a couple weeks.
Been busy.
I've we have been very busy. I've had a kid in the last 2 weeks. Justin's been to Disneyland Paris and UK and everything in between. So we kind of just took a pause but we've not stopped watching football just yet. But we could have took a break this week with how bad the Panthers played.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate loss. Um, Shouldn't have lost to the Saints. They're not a good team.
No, they're quite possibly the worst team in the NFL. The only thing that worked out for them is they started their backup, and their backup looked very solid.
Who is their starting quarterback?
The starter
Like,
was Spencer Rattler was their starter.
yeah, duh.
And then I'm not sure if he was hurt or what was going on, but Tyler Shaw got the start this week and looked very good.
Well, to be fair, I mean he might have just lost the starting role if they were 1-8 before last week.
One, 1-8,
Why
one
not
seven.
change it up?
I think it was probably a good move, honestly, and
Yeah,
I think
seemed to work out.
ended up with like 290 yards and a couple touchdowns. Um, but man, this was a good week for the Saints. Bad week for the Panthers. After finally giving us a record that we could live with, could get us to 6-4 if we would have won. I believe. Um, was that right? I think that's right.
Yep, we are 5-5 right now.
5-5. I mean, that's a big jump to go from 5-5 or from 5-4 to either go to 6-4 or back to 5-5 is a huge deal. But
Well, hey, at least
Brand,
we're still what, second in the
we are.
South
The
in the
Falcons
South.
lost. The Falcons lost. The Buccaneers lost. So we
Mm-hmm.
still have a shot, but it's not looking good moving forward if Bryce Young can't play better than he did last week. Brandon, you got anything else to add from last week's Panthers game? It was kind of a doozy, but we hate it. Okay, what was that?
Brandon,
What's he? That sounded like a squirrel.
we got some technical difficulties, folks.
Yes, of course we do, but that's normal for us Triad Takes guys.
Hey, we're,
Well,
we're
anyway,
one take and one take only.
one take only. That's it. We don't care about cutting this thing or anything. Um, but Buccaneers lose as well. What other games stood out to you, Carson? Do you even know?
Definitely. Did we talk about the Bills losing to the Dolphins yet?
Oh gosh, yes, I
I
mentioned
mean,
that
that
up front,
was
but
yeah. I mean, for the Bills to arguably be, what do you think? At least top five, if not top three,
they're definitely top 10. I mean, you could
should
argue that
be
they're in the top five, but
should be top five as of the previous years. But losing to the Dolphins, it's got to be embarrassing. I mean, it could have at least been a close game, but they only scored in garbage time. I mean, it
yeah,
was I mean, they scored only 13 in the fourth quarter.
yeah,
That was the only scores they had.
I think a lot of bettors lost money on this one. Um,
And looks like, did Josh Allen, did he have any even have any throwing touchdowns, or were those all rushing touchdowns? Heck, I don't know.
I'm not,
Anyway,
I'm not even sure. I just know the Dolphins looked way better this week. I actually think they're not that bad. I think they've just gotten a lull and they couldn't get out of it. But maybe they're starting to figure out something. I know Mike McDaniels, they said, went down to a bar that all the Buffalo fans were at and were trying to
Was
rile them up afterwards.
trolling up
We
the Bills fans.
Who knows if that was a real? He said it was an AI image, but we'll see. We will see. Anyway, what other games we had this week?
Let's see. I mean, I don't know that really anything was all that surprising. Brandon still sounds like a squirrel. Eagles Packers game was really close and kind of boring. Um,
Yes, it was.
not
It was
really a
awesome.
great performance.
I think that's one of
But
the
I
worst
guess
games I've ever listened to.
I guess maybe a good defensive performance.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, terrible offense all the way around. Hey, the Ravens come back against the Vikings and win.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's another big win. I think that's two in a row for them. I think they're moved to 4-5 now. So I know Justin predicted or Brandon predicted. I think they would come back and make the playoffs, and it looks like that could be possible.
There's a very good chance.
Patriots beat the Buccaneers, so that was a good battle. Patriots are now 8-2. Hey, let's see if Brandon can speak here and see if we can actually hear him this time.
Yeah, try it out.
Oh, how we doing? How we doing?
Oh, we're great.
Yes.
We are great.
Let's go. I think I
He's
shifted.
back.
I think I shifted my cord or something.
Hey,
I
the
enabled
number
squirrel
one
mode.
thing we need to know, Brandon, we need to know if everything was recording.
Everything sounded good on my end. Other than
Okay,
my voice,
yeah,
I'm sure mine sounded terrible.
you definitely sounded like one of them chipmunks, or Ballad Chipmunks, for sure. It was kind of funny. Well, Brandon,
One take
what
and one take only.
what stood out to you this week, Brandon?
Well, I just want to say that I played a team with Jonathan Taylor, A-Chain, and Trevion Henderson.
Wow.
So I had a bad
Oh,
week in
God.
one of my
you
leagues.
had them on your team,
No, I faced them.
or you were playing them.
Oh, I played them. Yeah, it was terrible.
How much did they add up to in PPR leagues?
Oh gosh, hey, mine was half PPR, but Jonathan Taylor had 48 in this league. A-Chain had 37.5, and Henderson had 27.5. So a lot, over 100.
Now I did start A-Chain in one of my leagues, and that definitely made me happy.
Yeah, I had Jordan or Jonathan Taylor in one league, and that pretty much won the whole week for me. Everybody else was pretty lackluster, only scored about 10 points apiece, other than Jonathan Taylor, and we still got the win.
And it's still funny. I still lost that league that I had A-Chain, so it didn't really matter anyway.
Well, that's how fantasy works. But
I sucked this year.
Jacoby Brissett, he's the starter in Arizona now, and he's actually making them look pretty good. I think they got the loss this week, but they were playing Seattle. Seattle's defense just went off, and DeMarcus Lawrence had 2 touchdowns on defense.
Oh yeah. That's crazy. I just want to say Jacoby Brissett went to NC State. So.
Well, there you go.
Sure
did. Let's talk about best NC State quarterbacks. Can we list 5? I know Russell Wilson played for a couple years.
You're gonna make
Philip Rivers.
You're gonna make you look them up because when after the top like 3 or 4, it's like scraping the barrel.
I don't even know anymore. To be honest with you.
Yeah, y'all have fun naming all them.
Brandon, there's got to be a couple more.
I'm looking up.
Okay. That's what we do here, guys. We don't know stuff. We just look stuff up.
All right, Philip Rivers, Russell Wilson, Jacoby Brissett. After that, it's like Mike Glennon. So I think we dropped off a little.
Mike Glennon. I love it. Hey, so the Rams beat up on the 49ers. I don't know if anybody expected the Rams to go that hard against the 49ers. 49ers still have Mac Jones as their quarterback. I don't know if they're thinking he's just better or if Purdy was hurt last week. I'm not sure. But Matthew Stafford, 280 yards, 4 touchdowns, with Kyron Williams having a couple as well. So that is absolutely ridiculous. I think Matthew Stafford might be in the MVP.
Might be.
He might just be. And I think you know who fell off of it is Dak Prescott. They just could not get a win. They can't get a win against anybody. If your team is below 500, you cannot They proved this last year with Joe Burrow playing so well and not getting it. If you're below 500, your team, you're not winning the MVP. It's not happening. But
I don't
yeah,
think Indiana Jones is. I think that pick's going to go out the door as MVP. I think that 3 interception game definitely killed any chance, even if they probably win the rest of the season. Maybe
yeah,
he would have
and
to just straight up go off, but
I don't know about. I know Justin's not here right now, but I don't know about Baker Mayfield as the MVP anymore. It just doesn't
no,
seem.
they got too many close games, and they're kind of not winning those close games now.
He did have a good week, but still lost.
ESPN Bet has Drake May as the front runner right now.
Well, they're 8-2,
phenomenal.
and I think his passer rating or something is just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, he's been
Mays
going crazy.
But you know what? We like Drake May. He's a Carolina boy. Good for Sydney. But anyway, any other games stand out to y'all last week that we hadn't mentioned so far? I know the Jets finally get their second win. Colts get the win against the Falcons in overtime. Colts are looking just phenomenal.
I mean, that Monday night Eagles-Packers game was pretty boring to watch, but
that's
Eagles
what
barely won.
Carson said. That's one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Yeah, not a good game at all. I mean, Jalen Hurts 183 yards. Not good. Not good.
Hey,
not
you guys.
Justin Fields, but
fair. Hey, you guys have any good waiver wire pickups for this week in fantasy? I'm over here contemplating this here. I have both Bam Knight and DeMarcado from Arizona, and I have no clue what to do with these two. That they're still saying Bam Knight is running back 1, but he hasn't scored over 14 points. But the last couple weeks he's been around under 10. So, and DeMarcado is getting 4 yards a carry, but he's scoring 14 points. So I don't know who to start there. Also don't know what's going on with the running backs in New York with the Giants now after Cam got hurt. That's also a tough one.
Who is they got Singletary and who?
Is it Tracy?
Is that Tyrone Tracy?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, and I think
that's kind of a wash either way, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
hit or miss right there.
Before Scattaboo got hurt, I mean, the other running backs, when they were starting, they weren't doing that good anyway.
Well, Brandon, anybody else you can think of for people to pick up this week, or just guys that might have come out of nowhere who you might can have on your team now?
I mean, we already mentioned them, but I mean, if Jacoby Brissett's still available, I mean, I'd pick him up for sure. He still had a pretty good week.
Sean Tucker, running back with the Buccaneers. So I guess a couple guys are hurt. I guess Bucky Irving, is he still out? And then they're going with a tandem with Rashad White and Sean Tucker now. And I've honestly never heard of Sean Tucker. But apparently he's going to get some big carries this week. They're still down some wide receivers. So they got Kate Otten. Here's a waiver wire pickup. But other than that, it's kind of rough out here for fantasy.
It is,
especially in the deep league.
It's kind of rough, yeah, to get those huge leagues. Well, guys, y'all want to move on to week 11, to what we believed about week 11. We're gonna have a lot of try and take guarantees here. There's only 3 of us.
So we got Sydney's picks.
Yeah,
Oh, we did get Sydney's picks. This is
I've
huge.
got them written down here.
This is huge. And at any point, you might hear Justin's voice pop into this thing. But we needed to get this thing on the road. All right, guys, let's move on. Brandon, what's going on for this week?
All right, so we got the Thursday night game. We have Jets at Patriots. Obviously, Patriots are favorites by 13.5. I'm going to go ahead and say Patriots. I mean, they got the front runner for MVP going there, so, that's what I'm going to go.
There's no way that the Jets can beat the Patriots. I don't care where they're playing. I don't care if they're playing on the moon. The Jets are not beating. They're not beating the Patriots. But I guess Justin Fields is still the starter. I didn't know if they were going to jump back to Rod or what they were going to do, but it looks like Fields is still the starter. I don't even have to talk about the Jets. The Jets aren't winning this.
No, I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. I'm just going to say Pats. Jets ain't winning, and Sydney is also going Pats. I'm going to go ahead and say if Justin was here, there's no way he would say the Jets are winning this game. So I think we can very easily call this a try and take guarantee.
What is the line? Can we guarantee the line?
Guarantee the
Let's
line
see
at 13 and a
here.
half? No.
That's terrible. No, we can't do that.
Yeah,
But I can press
no.
this button.
That's tough.
There we go.
All right, let's go to the next one, Brandon.
All right, we got Commanders at Dolphins. The Dolphins are favorites by 2.5. I'll go ahead and say that Jane Daniels is still out. So, I mean, Miami just took down Buffalo. Maybe they can ride the high a little bit. But Washington's still 3-7 anyway. So, I think both these teams aren't great. So,
Are they still starting Marcus Mariota?
I guess they would be.
I think so.
Mm.
But I'll go Dolphins.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Dolphins as well. For some reason, the Commanders just can't get it together. Even with the Donald Trump appearance last week, couldn't win. So I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Miami Dolphins are better than their record, and I think they could get on the roll here.
I mean, they just beat the Bills. I mean, I know stuff happens and we get crazy games every week, but if they do anything like they did last week against the Commanders are getting flushed down a toilet. So I'm going Dolphins. Sydney's going Dolphins. Do we call that a guarantee?
I think we have to.
Are we guaranteeing the Miami Dolphins here?
That's a hard guarantee, but I don't feel like I can't pick the Commanders to win this
not
game.
without Jane Daniels.
Let me read you. This is their last five, the Commanders' last 5 games. They lost by 22 against the Lions. They lost by 26 against the Seahawks. They lose by 21 against the Chiefs. And they lose by 22 against the Cowboys. And then the Bears beat them by 1 point in early
lost at least 5 straight games.
They've lost 5 straight, and the last 4 were 20 points or more.
And let's just say the Cowboys have one of the worst defenses in the league.
They do. They're literally awful.
I will say,
you know what? They got it.
I will say, with the Dolphins beating the Bills, they snapped their 7-game losing streak.
Yeah, the Dolphins have not been playing well. I can't believe that Mike McDaniels is still there. I think he would probably want to get out of there.
That's kind of insane.
If not for the weather.
Right.
But Brandon, I guess we're guaranteeing, this is 2 guarantees back to back. The Miami Dolphins somehow get a guarantee here. I don't know who would have bet that to start this show, but here we are.
This is the Madrid game. This is in Spain, baby.
Spain. Oh my gosh. This is just like Miami to go down there and win a game.
Yep.
All right. Let's move to the next.
Wait. Okay. I do the noise. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Next.
Hey, wait, I didn't hear that noise. I don't know if Carson did.
I did.
I heard it.
We're good to go then.
You're just doing it on your little flip phone. You don't hear it on the flip phone.
Get out of here.
All right. We got Chargers at Jacksonville. -2.5 Chargers. What do y'all think?
My gut reaction is to say the Chargers are going to win this game. I think the Jaguars have been looking really good. They are 5-3.
5-4.
But who they just beat? 5-4.
They just lost to the Texans.
I know they barely beat the Raiders and then just lost to the Texans. That's the Davis Mills game. Yeah. Davis Mills comeback game.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to go Chargers here. The Chargers, whenever they run the ball well, they're looking really good. So I'm going Chargers. What about y'all?
I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's definitely going to be a close game. They're in Jacksonville, so that helps them a little bit. Chargers are a pretty good way, though. I don't know. I feel like Jaguars are still a decent team. I'm gonna say Jaguars on this one.
I think this one's a toss up.
It is.
Brandon,
Yeah.
what you going?
I think it's a close one, but I just when it comes to it, I'm just gonna say I trust Justin Herbert a little more than Trevor Lawrence. Um, I
Hey,
think
I think that's fair.
Jacksonville's lost 3 of the last 4. I think they had a strong start to the season, but I don't know. I'll go Chargers.
What does Sydney go?
Sydney goes Chargers.
Okay, so no guarantee here, which is fair. I don't think this one could be.
Yeah. All right.
But
Very
you know
glad
what?
it's not.
The Dolphins was, so whatever.
That's right.
Anything can be now.
All right.
All right, let's move it.
We got Panthers at Falcons -3.5 in the Falcons' favor.
Gosh. As a Panthers fan, this one scares me. Even though we beat them, 30-0 the first time we
30 to
played them?
nothing.
And where are they playing?
Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Gosh. Oh, we could definitely lose this game. I don't really know as a Panthers fan. I think the Panthers are the definition of mid. Like any single game they can win by 30 or lose by 30.
I ain't gonna say
And it could be
any
against
single
any
game
team.
they could win by 30. Any given game
I
they
don't
could
know.
win a close one. Other than that one time they played
They can
Atlanta.
win a close one. Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna be a little optimistic here. I'm gonna go Panthers over the Falcons. I think we move back into winning record, but man, we missed an opportunity there with the Saints.
I'm gonna go Panthers. I don't think they're gonna stop our run game. I know the Saints did. I feel like we always have some pretty terrible games against the Saints, though. I think there's some kind of old curse down in New Orleans that we can't beat. So I'm gonna go Panthers. Go Rico. Go Panthers,
Hey,
baby.
Rico has been looking really good as our starting running back. He's about to get him a big payday. He's still really young, so
Yes.
he might. I hope he stays with us, and we might have to let go of Chuba to do that. But Brandon, before you go, I think we need to have this discussion. Is Bryce Young the quarterback of the future for the Carolina Panthers?
No. I don't think so. I think he's had enough time to prove himself. He's had good games, some good games, and some most are pretty bad. So I don't know. He's had enough.
He's
The
played.
question is, do we get rid of him after this year?
I think we got to. I think we have to. He's played. This is his third year. He's never had more than 2,800 yards in a season. Never had more than 15 touchdowns. There's more games in a season than he's ever had touchdowns.
That's crazy.
And this year is no different. Here, this is his 1, 2, 3. He's played 9 games this year. He was hurt that one Andy Dalton game. There's only one game that he's thrown for over 200 yards in all season. In the last 3 games, he's thrown less than 140 yards, and he's had 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions in 3 games. So that's not a quarterback, honestly.
But the question is, at 5-5, we're not going to get into a draft position this year. Do we even have a draft pick? We got a draft pick.
I think, and we do. I think we do have a draft pick.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much a draft pick really matters in today's NFL. I think we
fair.
put too much value into draft picks and not enough into. We got the right pieces. We had Sam Darnold. We had Baker
Fair.
Mayfield. We have the right pieces. We just cannot put it together, and we were not good enough when they were here. And right now, our running game's great. Our defense is looking great. If it wasn't for Bryce Young's turnovers, and I know the play calling is not subjective to him throwing the football. I know he's throwing a lot of play action passes and little curls, and not really getting yardage. But they're just playing too safe. I don't know if it's our coach or if it's Bryce Young mainly, but I think we might have to change both. But they're going to keep Canales for a little while if we have a winning record. Well, Brandon, you can pick now. I'm sorry to take up your time.
Oh, I did want to say we might as well trade for Shadir Sanders, give him a chance. I want to see him play.
Oh, yes, go.
He's starting the game before the end of the year.
Oh, he's got
to. Dude, Dylan Gabriel, it might be. I mean, he's not one of the worst. He is not good. But, I mean, you're playing for the Browns. The Browns have flipped back the clock where they were wearing the paper bags over their head for 20 years. They were good with Baker Mayfield for 2 or 3 years, and now they flipped it back. This is the Browns' time to shine again as the worst team in the NFL if they can stand it. But anyway, Brandon, you mentioned Anthony Richardson. Do you think that's a possibility?
I'd love to see it. He just seems like he's more of a risk taker anyway compared to Bryce Young.
He's like a Cam, baby.
Yeah, like a little Cam.
I think he is, and he's a monster. He's huge. His last. Did y'all see his last injury? What happened?
No.
He got an orbital fracture before a game with an elastic, one of those elastic bands.
Was that him?
And yes, it literally came back and snapped his face and broke his orbital bone.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
I've never heard anything like it in the NFL.
It's about like Teddy Bridgewater being on the IL for his teeth.
See, crazy. That's bad, dude. But anyway, we wish Anthony Richardson well, and we hope he becomes a Carolina Panther. We could run this back as a Cam part 2.
Yeah, I've even
part
heard.
3.
I mean, Dad's even mentioned Kyler Murray. I mean, with Jacoby Brissett playing pretty good.
Can we say that he's much better than Bryce Young at this point, though?
Brissett or Murray?
No, Murray.
Oh yeah, definitely better. Not the best quarterback, but he would be better at football than Bryce Young at the Panthers, 100%.
For sure.
I think we need somebody. We need somebody better, though. I mean, if we could just get anybody.
Bryce Young is bottom 5 quarterbacks in the league, 100%.
I agree.
I don't think he's good. I do love me some Carolina Panthers, and I did say I would not talk bad about them, but I think
I did not. I did not say that. He's about half a Jacoby Brissett.
I think we need to mention it at some point. Panthers.
I would honestly be kind of excited to see Justin Fields in a Panthers uniform.
Oh, that'd be
cool. Whoa!
Now that's a hot take.
Wait.
That'd be
you
cool
gotta
too.
look at the Jets because the Jets are just an all-around trash team.
Yeah.
Justin Fields gets beat up every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
He'd probably still get a little beat up, but not as bad as being on the Jets.
I mean, even Aaron Rodgers looked bad with the Jets, and now he's looking good again with the Steelers. Hey, I was going to mention this because I thought about this the other day. Aaron Rodgers' career is mimicking almost perfectly to Brett Favre's career.
I knew you were going to say that.
I mean, it's almost perfect. I mean, Brett Favre, he's the backup for a year. He starts all those years for the Packers. He goes to the Jets for a year, sucks it up. Then goes to Minnesota for 3 or 4 years. Almost makes a Super Bowl and is very good again with the Vikings and almost wins another MVP. But it looks like the same thing here with Aaron Rodgers. Packers, Jets sucks. Goes over to the Steelers. Who knows how that turns out, but at least they'll make the playoffs, it looks like. Anyway, we've got off on tangents now, but that's fine.
I'll make my pick 10 minutes later, so I'll go ahead and make it. As much as I dog on the Panthers, at least Rico Dowdle gives us a big spark. So, I mean, I'm just hedging that he's going to have 120 yards rushing and we're going to win.
All right. We'll take it. Hey,
Sid's got the Panthers, so that's a guarantee.
Oh, no way.
That is a guarantee.
That's crazy.
Get that sound bite.
No, that's crazy.
All right. What's the next one, Brandon? We've got 3 guarantees so far.
All right. We got
out of 4.
Bingle. Yeah.
Well, we got to speed these up so bad.
All right. We got Bengals at Steelers. Steelers 5.5. What do y'all think?
Bengals at Steelers. Steelers, I'm taking it. The Steelers and Bengals, that's a big rivalry. I'm taking the Steelers.
Yeah.
I'm going Steelers and Sid goes Steelers.
Yeah, I go Steelers too. So that's going to be 4 out of 5. Let's go.
Hit that
4
button,
out of
baby.
5. Let's see how sync in our brains can be to this week.
All right.
All right.
We got Texans at Titans -6.5 Texans. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and give me Davis Mills, right?
Give me Davis Mills. I don't want nothing to do with Kilmore this year. Maybe next year, following years, and without the Titans, but give me Davis Mills and the Texans.
Give me the Texans, and Sid's going Texans.
Oh my God!
Where can you hear that? Give me Davis Mills and the Texans. It's only here at Triad Takes.
All right, now we have Tampa Bay versus Buffalo -5.5 Buffalo. This might be a close one.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's why
it's gonna be a really good game.
These are this is like a gunslinger game right here. This is Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen. This could be ridiculous. I cannot believe that the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen would lose another game. So I'm going to say the Bills.
I'm going Bucks.
Okay. I mean, that's fair.
I'm going Bucks. I think they're a good team. I think they're struggling, but they're a good team.
Yeah. Brandon? Yeah, I think it's going to be a close one, but I kind of like the Bucks. I want to apologize to Baker Mayfield because I started Bo Nix over him this last week. And Bo Nix had 9, and Baker had 28.5. So,
this is probably one of the closest games this week. We got 2 6-3 teams battling it off. Mm-hmm. This could tell a lot for both AFC and NFC moving forward.
I think the Bills do have a little bit of advantage being in New York, but it's gonna be a close and good game. And Sydney's got the Bills as well, so you're not alone, Caleb.
Okay, we'll take it. Brandon, let's move it.
All right, we got Green Bay at Giants -7.5. Green Bay.
Green Bay at Giants. Is there a way that Jameis Winston comes in here with some magic? I've been saying it for a few years now. I have no clue why Jameis Winston has this much slander on him that he could not be a starting quarterback anymore.
I would love to see him in a Panthers uniform.
It's like the same thing.
I would too. I mean, he is the typical, I'm going to throw this ball no matter what happens. It could get interception.
I'm going to score 30 touchdowns in a season, but I'm also going to throw 30 interceptions.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, it feels like when he was the starting quarterback for all those years in Tampa, it seems like they were always like a 500 team. So it's not like they were that bad. And then he played a couple good games last year with the Cleveland Browns. So anyway.
Had some good times at the Saints, even.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, y'all go first with this one.
Heck, I don't know. Packers are kind of one of the teams I'm kind of confused by them. I mean,
they lost to the Panthers.
Yeah, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I'm gonna go Packers. I think the Giants are just going to be a confused team coming out here with another quarterback. Just got their coach fired, or their coach got himself fired. I'm going Packers.
Yeah, I don't think the Giants just have as many weapons. I mean, Josh Jacobs is still kind of a monster, so I'll take Green Bay. I don't think Giants have enough offensive weapons.
From what we know about the Green Bay Packers, from what I'm looking at, they've only got one good win. I'm gonna name their wins. They've lost to the Eagles. They've lost to the Panthers. They beat the Steelers. Obviously the Steelers are okay, but they barely beat the Cardinals. They barely beat the Bengals. They barely beat the Browns, or the Browns actually beat them, and then they barely beat the Commanders. So I don't know how good they really are. I don't know. They're definitely not scoring as much as they should. But who are they playing again? I forget.
Giants.
Giants. Yeah. I just don't. I don't think they could lose against the Giants though. Yeah. I'm going Packers.
And they're tied. They're tied against the Cowboys, right?
tied against the Cowboys. So,
Yeah.
And
I
Sid's
mean,
going Packers, so it looks like we're guaranteeing this game, boys.
okay. I mean, I think this one's fair. I mean, they're
I
5,
do
3,
too.
and
I do
1.
too.
They're not a great team, but they're probably good enough to be a wild card team. Let's go there.
That's 6 guarantees so far.
Yeah, we only not guaranteed
Gosh,
2 games.
we are really good here. All right, let's move it.
All right, we got Bears at Vikings. Vikings 3.5.
Bears at Vikings. Is JJ McCarthy back?
He was last week and they lost.
Hey, I will
That
say
helps your choice, Annie.
I was not a believer in Caleb Williams, but these last few weeks, every single week he's coming out with some magic. I'm gonna go Bears. I think he's good.
I think the Bears are getting slept on. I still don't like Caleb Williams at all. Um, I'm a hater, but I am going to go Bears.
I mean, the Bears are 6-3.
Yeah, they're good. The Vikings can't seem to pull it together even when JJ's back. They got something missing right now, so I'm going Bears.
I mean, the Bears are atop the NFC North with Detroit, so we're gonna see.
Who's the Vikings
Ready?
receivers? I know they have Jordan Addison.
Justin Jefferson.
Oh
The best,
gosh.
arguably the best wide receiver. in the
See, I'm a Justin Jefferson hater, I guess.
But he does only have 2 touchdowns for the year.
Yeah.
They also have T.J. Hawkinson. Aaron Jones is a good pass catcher in the backfield.
Yeah.
And Hawkinson at one point was projected to be the best tight end this year, or at least like top 3 maybe. But
that's insane.
So who's their starter then? Is it Wentz? Am I crazy for saying that?
What?
It'll start to be JJ.
Oh, JJ's not hurt.
I think Carson Wentz is hurt even if they wanted to bench JJ. Carson Wentz is hurt.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna go Bears as well because Caleb Williams actually has looked pretty good. I think he's just as good or better than JJ McCarthy, and I like Chicago's defense a little better too.
And Sydney's going to break up the guarantee and go Vikings.
Okay.
Which I'm not upset about.
No, I'm not either. That could be a close game for sure.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout because Caleb Williams is not the best, but I don't think it's going to be bad.
All right.
That's fair.
Next game, we got 49ers at Cardinals, and they got the 49ers minus 2.5.
49ers at Cardinals. I have to think the Cardinals are going to right their ship here and beat the Cardinals. I don't think that the Cardinals are going to win this. It could be really close, though. I feel like they're 2 pretty evenly matched teams, but the 49ers just have enough experience, I guess. Good luck, boys.
Yeah, it's a close one.
I guess there's a chance that Brock Purdy's back too, but even if he's not, Mac Jones is playing some good football. Good enough. And you got still one of the best. Christian McCaffrey could still be he's still top 3 running back. And he's also got a ridiculous amount of receiving yards and touchdowns. So,
yeah, it's kind of hard to tell how good of a runner he actually is because, I mean, he has a ton of carries, and it's not like his yards per carry is that great. But he does have – he's one of the best pass catchers in football.
I'm going to go 49ers as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I would easily go Arizona, but then Marvin Harrison is out this week because, I mean, Jacoby Brissett's he's actually looked like really good. Maybe he just throws it more to Trey McBride this week. So I mean, I don't know. I've liked watching Jacoby Brissett play. So I'm gonna go Arizona.
Are we guaranteeing a Trey McBride touchdown this week?
It'd be hard not to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, put it in there. What did Sydney have?
And he also had the 49ers, so I think that's a guarantee, right?
Oh, I went Cardinals. I broke it up.
Oh, well.
We hate you.
I don't hate it.
All right. Let's move.
All right, we got Seahawks at Rams. Rams minus 3.5. I think Matthew Stafford's looked so good, so I'm just gonna go Rams right off the bat.
But so is Sam Darnold. I mean, this could be a close game.
Seahawks are 4-0 away. They're both 7-2.
This might be
You know
game of the
what?
week.
The Rams never play that good twice in a row. I'm going Seattle.
I think that is a fair take. I think that's a very fair take. I'm going to go to the former Panther, Sam Darnold. Let's go Seahawks.
All right. Let's get it. Hey, and the Seahawks just picked up Rashid Shaheed. Is that his name?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
very, very fast go route guy. But he didn't throw it much to him last week. And Cooper Kupp is not really doing much at all on my fantasy team. I don't know what y'all think about him on that team, but it's just not working out.
You got Smith-Nigba, who's got over 1,000 yards now.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
I mean, dude's insane.
You got to throw the ball to who's open, and he's open.
All the time. Brandon, did you go?
Yeah, what did Sydney say on this one? Yeah, I went I went Rams.
Sydney went Rams.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Sydney went Rams with you.
Gotcha.
We're slowing down on the guarantees.
All right.
We'll take it.
But we might pick it back up. You never know.
Well, there's 4 more chances here.
Stay tuned to find out.
All right, we got Chiefs at Broncos minus 3.5 Chiefs.
Chiefs at Broncos. Literally, we don't think about these beforehand, folks. I mean, this is like straight off. This is what we believe is going to happen. That's how you know it's real.
It's our gut feeling.
Off the dome, one take and one take only.
Chiefs at Broncos. The Broncos are playing so well.
Yeah, 8-2.
I might again still have some recency bias over the last 5 years of the Chiefs, but I'm going to say the Chiefs. And I don't really know what to say other than it must be recency.
I think ever since Rashee Rice came back, they've looked like a kind of a different animal on offense. So I'll go Chiefs as well.
Chiefs play last week, or were they on a bye?
They're on a bye.
That's why. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the Broncos just barely beat the Raiders last week, right? 10-7.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I feel like the Broncos have had some pretty squeaker games. I mean,
hey, they barely win, but they're 8-2. They're looking very eerily similar.
They can come back at any time.
They look eerily similar to the Patriots.
Well, Bo Nix will look so good, and then he had a game like he had last week. It's so hard.
Never know what to expect.
I kind of doubted that I would pick against the Chiefs again, just because they are the type of team. Even though if they're 5-4, they're going to win. They could beat any team realistically. I don't want to pick the Broncos, but I'm going to pick the Broncos.
Gotcha.
That's fair.
Sydney goes Chiefs, so I guess I'm the only one that went Broncos.
That's fine. That could be a close game for sure.
It's going to be a close game, possibly. Or the Chiefs just might win 42-13.
You never know. All right. Next game, we got Ravens at Browns. Browns were favorites. Ravens are favorites by 7.5. I'll go ahead and go Ravens. I think they can still make the playoffs, so I'll ride high on that.
Lamar Jackson's back.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel's not beating the Ravens. So
they still have Derrick Henry. Still have Zay Flowers. Yeah, I'm not picking the Browns. They're becoming one of those teams I'm not picking.
Go ahead and hit the soundbite, Brandon, because Sid goes Ravens.
Let's go.
That's 7.
I think that was the easiest one.
I think it was.
Felt like it. All right. So now we got Lions at Eagles, and it's Eagles minus 2.5.
Wow.
This one's tough. I mean, this one is really tough. The Lions always have that edge to them that they could just beat anybody. You know what? And AJ Brown is still going off on social media. I don't know really what's going on with the Eagles.
That's a terrible situation, I guess.
I think I just want to pick the Lions to get out of that.
I mean, the Lions did just drop 44, granted, against a bad team. And the Eagles only scored 10 last week, and they got a whole saga going on. I like the Lions. I think they're still arguably one of the best teams, even though they're only 6-3. I still think they're probably better than the Eagles.
Yeah, it's definitely close for sure.
I'm gonna go Lions too.
Yeah, I mean, I think this one can go either way, so I'm just gonna pick who I want to win. So I'll just go Lions. They're just way more. They're way more exciting, to be honest, to watch.
And I love Dan Campbell. Love
Oh
him.
yeah, he's amazing.
And Sydney goes Lions. So
We just
I think
guaranteed a
that's another
game.
guarantee.
We guaranteed a game against the Eagles. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous. That's 8.
All right. So we got.
We are so good. We predicted 10. That was a joke too, and this is insane.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
All right.
All right, we got.
How many more we got?
We only got one more. We can't get to 10.
Okay.
But this will be. It's a
I don't
tough
think it's-
one. We got Cowboys at Raiders. Cowboys 3.5.
I don't think it's tough. I'm going Cowboys.
I don't think either team's good.
I don't think they're both not good, but they're at some point the Cowboys got to get a win. It's got to be this week against the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The Raiders did. I mean, yes, they lost, but they only let 10 up against the Broncos.
That's fair.
Sydney said he's not letting it be a guarantee either way. So
But who did he say?
he said Cowboys unless it's a guarantee. Then I'm going Raiders.
I don't know if you can do that.
No, he can't. He said Cowboys. We're not letting this happen. But did you go Raiders? Forget.
Uh,
Now that you know that it's going to depend on you and Brandon.
I'm on. I gotta go Cowboys. I mean, you still got Dak. You still got. Still got a great running back. You've got George Pickens. They
CeeDee
gotta
Lamb,
find it at some point. I'm going Cowboys.
So Javonte Williams too, right?
Javonte.
He's disgusting.
He's a monster. Dude, their offense is so good, but their defense is so bad. But I don't think the Raiders' offense is any good, so I'm just going to go Cowboys.
This should be a very winnable game for the Cowboys.
I think so too.
So, if we're taking out Sid's ability to call it Raiders, he did pick Cowboys. Are we making it?
I think we got to. I don't think we could just take what he said.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say no guarantees. You can't do that.
This is not right. No. What Sydney's doing here is not right. We're going to make it. This has got to be a guarantee, boys. The Cowboys. Unless we lose. We could change it on the back end, but for right now.
Let's go Cowboys. That's a guarantee.
Play
That's
it.
9.
Play it, Brett. If you could play it like half the volume, that'd be good for this one because it's like half a guarantee.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Do y'all have anything? What'd you say?
All right, it is bet. I'll just say bet $10, win $447.
Woo!
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. If 9 things happen.
I think we could do that one.
I think so.
But that's tough, man. Gosh, 9 things. That's a lot.
But there's some shockers in there, like the Dolphins.
Y'all got any other things y'all want to mention before we head off this week?
Go Panthers.
I ain't really got too much. We'll see how Jameis is. I hope he does good.
Yep. Well, let's go with Jameis here. We love Jameis. We need to protect him at all costs.
Yeah, we'll get Jameis on next week.
All right, good deal.
We'll get Jameis. We'll get Jameis on the Panthers next year.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see who's quarterback for the Panthers next year because I don't think it can be Bryce Young.
Yeah, they might think that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, all right, guys. That wraps up another chaotic chapter of the NFL and another episode of Triad Takes. If we nailed a prediction this week, feel free to tell everyone you know. If we miss, well, that's between us and the podcast gods. Week 10 gave us meltdowns, miracles, and enough fantasy heartbreak to power an entire therapy hotline. But don't worry, we'll be right back next week pretending we saw it all coming. Make sure to follow, subscribe, and drop a review so we can keep roasting teams, hyping sleepers, and making bold guarantees we'll definitely regret by Monday. We'll see you next week. Enjoy the football, enjoy the chaos, and as always, Keep those takes spicy, Triad. All right, guys. Bye.
See ya. Love you.